All right, we just picked up my friend Nick.
Howdy.
And we are leaving for Idaho. Nick and I were actually in the same unit in the 173rd back in 2011 or 2013, something like that. So yeah, he's using taking his truck. We're heading to Utah to get the first. God dang it, Idaho, Idaho to knock out the first few of these sites. All right, guys, we're about to pass into the great state of Idaho.
It's happening.
Right up by the Panhandle. Woo! Here we are. Oh look, we're camping by Camp Grizzly. That's lovely.
Alright, we've got our sweet campsite picked out. Now, trying to find a road to get to this lovely site we've got to get to. So, it should be fun. Nice little evening detour.
Alright, we found our access road. We find our access road has a gate. I'm going to check this out, see what we have for options here. It says the road is closed. So, let's check it out. While this road says road closed, the gate is not locked. So we're going to take this opportunity to come up here. Hopefully they believe us when we tell them why we're up here. You can see some of these trails are a little gnarly. We're definitely going to be wanting to get a vehicle that's capable of like hitting these off-road trails pretty handily. All right, then we open up into our first area. This is gonna be a good one to fly as soon as the mall comes around. We can go up here. We can just park up on this hill and let's just get a little, yeah. All right, it's a little late to do a video tonight, but here is this first area. See, the first thing I noticed is there's saplings all over the place. So the first thing we're gonna do tomorrow is come out here, fly 200 acres of this site. We're gonna do a little walking around, traversing this area, taking some photos. It's supposed to be a good day for flight. All right, this is awesome. Thumbs up. This will be the site for tomorrow's first flight. Take off here, everything is nice and clear. I have a great overlook at all of the land that we need to be doing. I'm gonna cut the mission short of going back over this hill over here where we can't see. This map was originally like close to 500 acres. We cut it down to about 200. We can constrain it to what makes sense. But this is it. All right. We're looking forward to coming out here tomorrow and getting some stuff done. All right. First official Veterans in the Forest campfire. Camp at, where are we at? Laird Campground in, what's this town?
Harvard, Idaho.
Harvard, Idaho. We're making our signature. Mike, can I get some light? Oh, crap.
Right on the phone.
Well, we'll just show that later. Yeah, we're making Spam and macaroni.
All over.
And here we have our signature Spam and cheddar broccoli rice-a-roni. Get a little light on that for you. Oh, doesn't it look wonderful?
Listen to it sizzle.
Listen to the sizzle. Nice little camp. And here's our beautiful campsite for the evening. Got nice blue sky this morning. It's about 6:30. Get packed up, head out, see if we can't get all three of these today. Good morning, little weenie. All right, now there's a fair chance this could go pretty awkwardly because neither of us are very much our interview guys, but we'll start. So this is our first official Vets to Drones mission with another veteran. This is veteran Nick Cadell. Nick served with me in the 173rd out of Grafenwehr, Germany, way back when. We were on the same truck together. We were in a scout recon platoon, so this sort of mission parallels really nicely with what we used to do in our military career, which is kind of ironic. But we're excited. We got 3 sites we're gonna go check out today, and we're gonna get Nick on the drone, and we're gonna get some good flights done.
Yeehaw!
Yo.
And here at our first gate, we got kind of lucky, and it's not locked. I'm not sure how well it's gonna go for the rest of the sites. Hopefully, we'll continue to have this luck. I'd say we're definitely going to need to get rental vehicles for a lot of these missions. I'm not going to be wanting to take anything personal. I was lucky. Nick was kind enough to let us borrow his personal vehicle for this mission, but I wouldn't have wanted to have my Subaru down some of these roads. All right, we've broken through the tree line and we are up into our area. First thing I noticed is lots of saplings. As we come up here, got one there, one here. We noticed last night when we did our recon that some of them have some tags. And as we come up here, we hit this little road cut, this old logging road. You can see there's just trees all over up here. And one thing I do notice is that a lot of them are tagged. And they have these, yeah, they're tagged. IFA Bud Cap Reserve. So I don't know. I'm thinking that these are what we're looking for. Oh shit! Lots of these tagged trees. There's another one. Yeah. All right, I've chosen this as our site to fly. It's sort of at the back perimeter of the original KML I was given. We have good visual over everything. I'm going to make it so the drone doesn't go over this hill or anything like that. We're going to maintain eye contact. All right, for this mission today, we're going to do a sort of three-pronged assault. And at the trident of our spear, we have the DJI Mavic 3 Enterprise, which we'll be using to do all of our mapping missions. And there's our RTK unit. Here's the DJI FPV. We're going to be using that primarily to gather content-related footage. And this is the Mavic 2 Pro. This is what we're going to be doing to capture our panoramas. Go through the... It takes a little bit to go. Next.
All ready to take off. The first mapping mission. Lex is ready. Standing guard. Watching the perimeter for us.
All right, first phase of mission 1 is complete. We've got the mapping done, and now it's time to move to some of the content we're going to do. Actually, we're going to do the panoramas first.
Dance!
Compass dance, spin.
Flip it. Do the compass dance.
Oh,
yeah.
flipping spin.
Ah.
All the way. Flip it. Turn it down.
Ah.
No, you're doing it completely wrong.
What?
All right.
Obstacle.
Pano time. There was no obstacle. We're gonna figure this out.
Is it
see how
going?
well this works. All right, some technical difficulties. Trying to get this panorama mission to go. Does everything, and you can push start, but the drone won't move. So I have to mess around with this some more. Got some weird stuff happening with the panorama. I think we kind of got it figured out. Now Trevor's got the FPV going. We're gonna get some
content.
sweet videos. Whee!
Now we've got Micah and Nick traversing the hillside, looking for saplings. Micah's taking geolocated photos that will later be a part of our deliverable product.
Packing her up. First side is complete.
We're done.
Whew.
Success.
Worked out nice.
All right, here we go. As you walk down through this stuff, you just see all sorts of saplings. They're taking off well. We're down here. I'll get pictures of all of these. But they're all over the place. All right, we're about to leave this site. I think we've been here about 3 hours total. We flew 3 different drones. Went through 2 batteries with the Mavic 2 Pro, 2 batteries with the Mavic 3, 1 battery with the FPV. We got 2 more sites to do, hoping to get them before dark so we don't have to stay another night. Do you need help turning around? You good? What photos did you get?
Altogether,
Try and get like 10, 15.
probably what I got.
Yeah. We take a few more on the way out. 2 more photos just with the phone on the way out, and then we're good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
And 13, 14, 15.
And then I got some too.
I got 15.
Okay, cool.
Hold on, we're gonna take a sky photo. Huh?
Sky, okay.
Just so I know what saplings are separate.
Separate them. Did you have them?
I know.
Okay, just then you have to go through, yeah. Yep. Word. Is this our water? Okay. That AC rolling.
Nothing.
Do you still have a charger for this, Micah?
What?
Is it up here or this guy? I got a charger.
You need that?
It's the shitty old school one. Oh crap. Got a video on? That'll be a good video. Turn it off, you. Oh, is it just on? What's going on here? This is a flyover of our first site near Harvard, Idaho. The KML we were given was initially close to 500 acres. We trimmed it down to around 200 to make it a little more manageable. Here we see Nick and Micah kind of walking around, traversing the hill slope here, looking for saplings. This is where they were taking photos, doing the geolocated photos of the trees we were finding. We try and go a few areas where we'd see them and pop out, take as many photos as we can. And you can't beat the FPV footage for a quick overview or tour of a site. You can get around pretty quick. It's pretty nimble up there. I'm actually excited about improving my skills with this particular drone. It's a lot of fun. Makes for some pretty cool video. This video is actually kind of sped up so we could fit more of it in, get more of the site in. I think it's kind of effective. Well, we've hit our road in. Yeah, this is not a path we can be taking with our truck today. It's actually restricted today. All right, so maybe to get to some of these sites, we're gonna have to get creative. That's a very long hike right now. So yeah, we'll figure it out. So we're a little worried that we might not be able to get to our area out here. Some of the roads have been looking a little sketch, but this is a little more promising. Somewhere way over there. This is the first we've seen our area, and we're going in. Oh, geez, wouldn't you know it? All right, let's go check that out. It might be locked. Is it good? So we explored another option, and I guess technically we could hike this hill and fly from the high ground up there. But that's quite a hike. So we're gonna go back to where we were a second ago and just do a little bit of flat land walking.
I guess it's gonna open the gate for us. So that's exciting.
Tell me we have a business card. Nothing?
I don't think so.
God damn it. Fortunately, we met a guy with a key and a four-wheeler who let us get out here and get onto this property. So we're going to be able to fly it much safer. Well, we just don't have to walk in, which is awesome. All right, we're at the new area. And my first thought is that this is some pretty extreme terrain. Very extreme terrain. Very hilly. We got a lot of elevation gain, change. It'll be just finding where the best spot is but the safest place to actually do this map and do the flight. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. And another great thing that veteran Nick Hill brought to the table is a diesel truck where we can charge batteries, because these missions ended up being a little bit more of a battery drain than we anticipated. But that's okay when you can charge batteries.
Site 2, take off. Oh. Woo! There we go. Off she goes.
Flew 1 battery's worth of imagery on this site, and then the drone went way over that. It's gonna have to go over that hill to finish the map. So we're gonna go relocate. There's a nice point over here where I'll be able to see, and the drone won't dip behind this terrain feature here, because it's doing all this from down all the way up there, all the way up here. We have some serious elevation change. Again, I think these FPV flights are a really cool way to, I don't know, just kind of showcase the whole perimeter of one of these properties that we're at. And they make for really fun flying. All right, now we're heading to our next site. We're getting all our panoramas. We're on panorama number 4 now. And it's just easier just to fly to the site you're gonna take off, put the panorama up, do the panorama, land it, and drive to the next site. Finished our last pano at this site, and we are headed to our last one for the day. See, there's lots of saplings throughout this landscape. Hopefully gonna turn out pretty good on me. I think with this color, I think they're gonna pop very, very well on the map. Trying to find our last site for the evening. We got some clouds rolling in. We'd love to get this done without having to camp another night and come back out here in the morning. These things are pretty hard, tough to find when you don't have reception. You're going off topo maps and trying to read terrain and stuff. But I think we're gonna get there. We're just hoping that we don't have any lock gates this time. Running into this again, we have a lock. We have a dummy locked gate. I'm a little nervous, but this is the only way to proceed. We're gonna see how it goes. Does smell fresh. These roads are quite intense. You are really in the back roads and the boonies, following basically just our best guess on where to go. We keep hitting lock gates. The last one's scary because we had a dummy lock gate, and we're kind of not sure if we're going to be able to get back out, but we hope we will. All right, we finally made it to our final spot. You can kind of see this whole place down here, and then all the way up that hill. I can just see trees from here just scattered throughout the landscape. You can kind of see they are all over the place. So we're gonna get this flown quick so we can get home. The tour of this last site was kind of nice. We could fly. We could see everything pretty easily from just actually right in the middle of the property or the location. Up here, this top hill in the corner is the highest part, and then just everything down here is what needs to be flown. Now leaving our last site for the day. Just in time. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. We got about a 5-hour drive back, but all in all, a good day. We knocked out all 3 sites. Can't wait to get back and organize and see what. And if you look over there, you can see a moose. Hi, Mr. Mears. Love it out here. Well, our nightmare has come true, and the road we came in on is now locked, or one of the roads. So now we're gonna get creative. And we just saw a baby bear walk across the road. Semi-terrifying. Where you at? Dang it. Okay, well, we know they're here. Hopefully you'll have to stay here tonight because we're locked in. Oh, I feel like we just got lucky.
Woo!
Awesome. We get to go home.
Yes!
All right, we have a little breakdown of the action today. We're on our way home. We spent about 11 hours in the 11 and a half, give or take, hours in the field, just driving around, getting to our sites, and on these logging roads and getting to everything. Nick did a phenomenal job driving. I don't know how we would have done it if we wouldn't have had this vehicle. Right? Yeah. Now we got about a 5-hour drive to get home, but we cranked them out. We got it. We did about, I think we flew for about 2 hours at each site. Went through at least 2 batteries in each drone. There are 2 batteries in the Mavic 3, 2 batteries Mavic 2, and then a battery for the FPV at each site. Worked out pretty good.
Yeah,
I like that.
Had
to adapt, but
yeah,
we made it work.
Definitely had to adapt. We found our way out. We like with the conditions where the road. It's very challenging flying. It's there's terrain. We couldn't do this without the RTK unit. There's no way. We need to figure out a way to get the panoramas to work a little more smoothly. For some reason, I can't get that going quite right, but we're dealing with not quite the right technology. For now, I think that's good. Now we're just driving home through beautiful Idaho and then into Montana, back to Kalispell. All right, we are now home, and we're going to be doing the thing no one really thinks about, the old data wrangling, organizing things. We have 4 different devices here. Well, 5 different, like between drones, phones, GoPros, and everything. Everything needs to be condensed and put into the digestible package so everyone can get something out of it. So that's what we're going to do here today, with the goal being to have a video put together for you guys when it's all are said and done. Some sort of presentation. I got to make sure it's known that I'm in my PJs too, as this is it's a cloudy, gloomy day, perfect day for data stuff.